Hey, this is Jess Sager, and you're listening to Pizza Beer Revolution.
Hit it!
Pizza Beer Revolution. Now tell me something good. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Pizza Beer Revolution. Mike Polano, Joe Maffei, Derek D, and sitting in comedian extraordinaire, I'd like to say, Jess Sager. Yay! Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for feeding me.
That's what we do here. It's Pizza Beer Revolution, right? Pizza
Yeah.
and beer gets you in the room. It's really all about the revolution. We like to feed our guests.
Yeah.
That's the way to get people on your side in a revolution, is to just feed them.
Did you say extraordinaire?
I did. I was just going to say.
It's an awesome word.
I think
that
I
is
said
really cool.
extraordinaire, but I have a speech impediment, so it came out like extraordinaires, but I'll take credit for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I
dug
dig
it.
it.
Sometimes it works for you.
How was the drive down? Not bad.
Not bad. I almost got killed only twice, which is like an improvement.
Do you normally get killed multiple times on the way down?
Almost get killed.
Right. Sorry, I left speech impediment.
Well, no, it's just if I got killed, then this would be a much different podcast.
Completely different.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I have bad eyesight, and there are other people who just are shitty drivers.
There are a lot of shitty
I won't
drivers.
take accountability for being a shitty driver myself. Everybody else is shitty.
It has nothing to
I'm
do with
just
you.
blind.
Do you have a car?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What do you drive? We'd like to talk about that on PBR.
Oh, I have a Hyundai Sonata.
Okay.
So.
I'm always so interested in what people come down and why.
It's an interesting question. Why not? I mean, cars are cool. People all drive cars, and I host a show about them.
It's true. It's called Fastlane Daily.
Where'd you come
Nice.
from?
Jersey City.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the path thing, which we're going to get to later.
Oh God. Oh God.
F the path.
I
Let's not start off on the wrong foot.
Okay.
F the path. Right?
I've never had such a seething hatred for anything.
Yeah. I think we all
before I
share
read the
it.
path trade.
We
I'm
all
on it.
share
Yeah.
Who was on our show? I think it was Casey Jost, who said he watched somebody eat something off the floor of the path train.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, wow, I just watched that 5-year-old kid get AIDS. Right? Terrible. Let's talk a little bit about your obsession as my obsession for The Walking Dead and how much
my
I
God.
hate Carl.
He's awful. In the comics,
He's great.
not awful.
Yeah.
In the comics, he's a badass.
Well, they made him suck on television.
I have
yeah,
no
on
idea
the show,
what you guys
he's
talking about.
fucking dreadful. Just know, like, all you need to know is, like, Carl is the worst, and his role in the zombie apocalypse is to not follow instructions and just eat pudding. That's all he does.
That's true.
That is true.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's not a zombie. He
No,
kills.
He's a
Dude.
person. He's
Yeah.
a kid. He's
But
like a teenager. He's a shithead.
You think he's going to shoot himself in the eye?
Well, how does he lose it in the comic? Spoiler alert.
It's like an accidental misfire type of thing.
Yeah, it's not deliberate, but
How do you
I don't
shoot
know.
yourself in the eye,
I
man,
don't-
and live?
yeah, like
Well, I don't
I-
know. It's a comic.
because they've strayed from the comics enough,
So much.
and
Hence Daryl.
like Rick's hand.
Yeah, exactly. Rick's got both arms.
Yeah.
Oh, in the comic, he
yeah,
doesn't,
in the
right?
comics, yeah, he loses one. So, I don't know. I hope they shoot his eye out because I just hate him so much. I just want him to be in debilitating pain.
Do you think we're going to get to meet Negan and we're going to get to kill Glenn with a baseball bat?
I think they're probably gonna do Negan at like the finale.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, so Glenn dies in the finale is what you're saying?
Is this the last season or something?
No, but the
No,
comics are
no.
ahead of the show.
Yeah.
so.
You read the comics?
I don't.
Oh.
I cheat online. Like, I'll go on and I'll look. There's some really good websites out there that have everything.
Yeah, it has its own like wikia.
Yeah, that's where I go.
Yeah.
And it shows you who dies in the
That's
episode.
crazy.
and
Like every
yeah.
show does now, like Game of Thrones. And so you can
Yeah.
like, look at stuff. It's crazy.
Well, because like for some shows that there's like so much going on that like if you want to start like midway through, sometimes
Yeah.
you have no choice. You can't follow it, if you're rushing through it.
Yeah.
But
You're going to need it for Game of Thrones. I mean, you can't watch that show without some kind of companion thing. It's
Yeah,
so
that's-
complicated. So the first few episodes of House of Cards, you're like, all right, there's a lot to take in, and then you get into it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's your Game of Thrones is definitely like Westeros. I don't know what's going. Like Cersei, all these names.
Are you watching House of Cards this season?
Yeah, but I'm only 3 episodes in.
I hear the product placement and advertising is revolutionary in the show now. That it's constantly
now that you said that,
product shots and advertising
really?
in it. It's
Now
like
that you
supposed
said that,
to-
I'm gonna
I
look out for that.
yeah.
my boyfriend and I watched it like last weekend because we were both sick, so we just did the whole thing
Like
through.
first season.
You binged it.
Just the third season because
Oh, yeah,
we'd seen
yeah,
the
okay.
first 2 already. But I didn't notice that. But I'm like, if I I wasn't looking for it,
Right.
you know. But I'm sure if I went back, I would.
That's what people are saying.
I would-
Like they took advertising to
So
a
you
new level.
You probably
I-
subliminally saw it.
Yeah, and then I probably went out and like bought a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I have all this new Apple product.
I was like, guys, I need to be Claire Underwood. I need to be her.
I don't get. All right, so I'm not. I didn't mean to change the subject, but I'm not. I'm only 2 episodes in, and the one he's like crying by his desk, and then she just walks in after running and just starts banging him.
Yeah, I don't know how that would like logistically happen.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, why are you crying, Mr. President? I guess because he's but
Like I didn't think that would work.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like just physiologically speaking, I didn't see how that would be a thing that was successful.
Yeah.
But good for her if she can do it. You know,
Yeah.
Which
if anyone
part?
can do it,
Because
it's
she
Claire
ra-
Underwood. You know?
Because she ran.
No, because like he was like on the floor crying, and then she like almost raped him.
Just laid him down and zipped his pants. She
Yeah,
pulled
I
her
don't know.
sweaty pants down.
I don't watch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was making leaping assumptions, but she
yeah.
like he's like on the floor crying and like hyperventilating, and she just like gets on the floor and starts banging him.
Okay,
And
good for him.
She's riding him like a crazy bronco.
That's all you gotta do is lay on the floor and cry. I've been doing it wrong for all these years.
that's what I'm
It doesn't work for
saying.
me.
I don't- That was very strange. Like
So-
I can't picture that working correctly in real life. you
So
know?
when you're not watching pornographic stuff off of Netflix, you're a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Right? How's that? How long have you been doing that now?
About 3 years off and on. I took some time off after because I was traveling for a while, and then I got back into it, and then I took some more time off because I'm lazy, and then I got back into it. That's fine.
Off and on.
Yeah.
That's what That's a good definition of off and on.
Yeah.
What drove you to make that leap and get up there the first time?
I was called for jury duty.
That'll lead you right to stand-up comedy every
Yeah.
time.
Lends
was like-
itself.
Well, because like they were doing the voir dire process, and that's like when they ask you a bunch of questions. You have to stand up in front of all these strangers and tell them about yourself. And like, I was just being a dick because I just didn't want to fucking do jury duty.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
tell
was
me about
being
it.
honest. I was under oath, but I was just also being an asshole.
Yeah.
And like. They all loved me. Like I made everybody laugh, and they ended up picking me. And I was like, God, this fucking backfired. This backfired so bad.
Yeah, they ask you some serious questions, and you're supposed. There's magic words to get out of it. Come on, Jess.
But like I didn't want to lie. I didn't want to lie.
Oh.
So I was just like a dick, I was like,
You were a truthful asshole.
yeah, like they asked, one of the questions was like do you know, is anyone related to you with like a criminal record? And I don't want to say who it is, but there is someone I'm related to with a criminal record.
Right.
And they're like, oh, is that going to affect your opinions on the case? And I was like, throw the bitch in jail. I don't care. I hate her. And they just like, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Now for the edit of the show, can you just repeat after me? Mom, Dad,
Surprisingly, like as homicidal as my mom can sometimes be, it actually wasn't her, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. It was very strange. And like one of the questions they ask, and they actually did this in House of Cards too. In one scene, they ask if you have any bumper stickers
Oh.
Oh, no
on your car, because that implies that like you have a very strong opinion on.
Yeah, if you're gonna
something.
stick in
Yeah,
your
that's
car,
true.
man.
That's true. Because I ain't putting any sticker on my car.
Never.
Yeah, dude.
0 chance.
Not even one with a VIN number of 2.
No way.
Right?
No way. Right.
Yeah, because like that was one of the questions. So I was like, at the time, I drove like an Oldsmobile Achieva, which like I don't know if you guys are familiar.
Do you know the Achieva?
Yeah, it's like slightly better than walking wherever you're going on broken glass. You know,
Right,
it's
yeah.
just like the worst. I was like, guys,
It's old.
like, I was like, I'm not gonna make this car any uglier than it needs to be. It was just awful.
What a name for a company, Oldsmobile, because it was literally just old people driving Oldsmobiles.
Yeah, that's the thing. I never got pulled over once in that car because everyone just assumed, like, if I fucked up, they're just like, she's probably 100. Leave her alone. You know,
I
She's
had
gonna-
box are
she's
like-
gonna die soon. Just let
Olds
her go.
people driving around Oldsmobiles.
I loved my olds.
Comes
I had
with
the
an
Cutlass
AARP
Supreme, and
card.
I loved it. Bench seating. There's nothing better than bench
That
seating.
the
old
seats in that
school
car
ones,
were super comfortable, but
Yeah.
like everything else was wrong with it.
Yeah.
It also smelled really good, but there was like everything else was wrong with this fucking car. Like it leaked water on the inside. So like, and like we did, like my dad is an engineer, so he and I like we got together to try to fucking figure this thing out. we took it to mechanics. Like we put smoke bombs in it to see like where the stuff was coming from. Nothing. It was just like there would be pools of water on the bottom of the car. And like when it first started happening, I was just like, I'm really clumsy. So I just assumed I spilled something and forgot. But then
it didn't evaporate.
No. And then like in the winter, it would get really bad because like
turn to ice?
It would like condense on the inside of my windshield. So the inside and the outside of my windshield will just be like frozen.
Oh man.
Maybe you guys had it wrong. It might be a feature.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right.
It's like a car designed for like mermaids or something.
Did you ever figure it out?
No. I think in the time it would have taken to figure it out, I could have saved enough for like a Rolls or something, you know.
It's so crazy.
It was unreal how fucked up this one vehicle was. And like we looked online and like apparently they're all just like that. Like it wasn't like my particular Oldsmobile Achieva.
It's just so like a crazy design.
Yeah, the description that is, and still leaks water.
Yeah. It's like,
Did you guys ever have a car that had some kind of crazy malfunction to it that you could never figure out?
Well, what's funny, the first car I had was my grandma's car that she handed down to us, and it was a Buick. And when you got in the back seat, there were no handles to roll down the windows.
oh wow.
And I'm like, what's wrong with this? Where are the handles? How does this roll down? She's like, that was a feature of the car. They're called picture windows.
Oh wow. Picture window.
How strange
That's
is that?
amazing.
That's hysterical. No, I didn't really have my first car. The interior was burgundy.
That's pretty though.
It is. It really goes with your
88
eyes.
Toyota Camry.
Why'd you look at me like
My
that when you
first
said
car was
burgundy?
a Camry. My first car was a
Me too.
92 Camry.
Oh, I was 88.
You went from the Camry to that Oldsmobile Achieva?
Well,
what was it called? The
Well,
Achieva?
yeah. Well, no. What happened was my Camry. That was like my first car. It was like my mom's, and she gave it to me. But the air conditioning went. So the like Kelly Blue Book value of the car was less than it would take to fix the AC. So, and like when you're a girl and you drive around with your windows open, like sometimes people think you're more friendly than you actually are. You know, like when you're stuck in like bumper to bumper traffic and no one's moving, like people want to start conversations with you. And I have enough friends. I don't need that.
Yeah, you don't no new friends on the road.
Yeah, so I was like, let me get a car with air conditioning, and then I got a car with air conditioning and like swimming.
You got a car with air conditioning, so you didn't have to talk to people.
Yeah.
I love that about you.
That's great.
All right, I got to get rid of this car because the windows are down. People want to talk to me. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like,
I mean, and with the windows down, how do you play that bad music that you don't want to, like, you're a little bit embarrassed
yeah. No,
of?
how am I gonna listen to Aqua's Barbie Girl?
Exactly, and jam out
Keep
to
my
it.
self-respect.
So you
It's already stuck in my head again.
waiting for it to
Doing it one time.
Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah, there you go.
so
That guy looked like Mr. Clean
yeah.
too. It was amazing.
you leave stand up after a while, right? And then you decide to come back to it.
Yeah, I left for a few months because I was in Japan for a while.
Were you there with Derek shooting Coca-Cola commercials?
That was Taiwan and Heineken.
60%.
I was there with my friend's band eating candy. Like,
Was it drug laced candy?
like
Damn.
excuse me. I had always wanted to go to Japan because one day I fell down a Wikipedia rabbit hole and I discovered all these amazing varieties of Kit Kats that only exist in Japan.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
I wish I said what
Like-
at the same time.
To tell.
Yeah, there's like the green tea ones, which are like super popular over there, really good. They have red bean, they have like Gatorade, white chocolate.
Shocker, they
like,
have green tea and red beans.
Yeah.
No, but they also have like
Magic
they have
frog.
like fruit punch, pineapple,
Wow.
Oreo, strawberry hazelnut. These are just the
Salmon.
ones that I found in like one 7-Eleven.
These are all unicorns.
They all got the wafers in them, though.
Yeah,
Same wafer.
Yeah, same shape. I'm trying to think. They had other ones. They had wasabi, which
Yeah.
was surprisingly good. And I don't even like spicy stuff, but it was really good. So I had always wanted to go to Japan just to like eat candy.
And you did.
Like I didn't.
How long
care
were you
about,
there?
I was there for like 3 weeks.
That's a long trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're amazing. You're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You bought a car with air conditioning so you don't have to talk to people. And then
Yes,
you went
and
to
I went to
Japan
Japan
because
to
you
eat
like the
candy.
candy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I have very strong motivations for
That's
everything
awesome.
that I do.
I love how you like found it on a Wikipedia page and you
For Kit Kats, yeah. It was,
Like-
but
like-
it was they're so good.
walk me through how this happens. You're on the computer. Let's start
I
there.
like I
door's
have
open.
I have a lot of downtime.
Did you
at
type in
work.
Kit Kat?
Yes.
There's a-
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did.
You legit went to the computer, typed in Wikipedia, and went to Kit Kat.
Yeah.
No, you
That's
were
all.
specifically It wasn't like, oh, Kit Kat. Let me click this. It was like, I'm going to
I
Wikipedia right now.
wanted to-
And I'm gonna search Kit Kats.
Well, it was around the time when like I think it was like the white chocolate ones had just come out, so I wanted to see if they were making any other ones.
Yeah.
And then I saw that like Japan fucking beat us to everything except nukes.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I
They do
respect-
everything better than us.
You don't know how much I respect you because I think I was just talking about this the other day. I can't tell you how many times I pull up Google and have or just Chrome, my browser, and have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had it in you to go
like with sugar, like there's always purpose for me. That's it. Like that's like my main.
Did Aunt
driving
Mary
force
used to
in
get you
everything.
those Kit Kats?
Yeah.
I do. I have a third thing now that amazes me. I mean, air conditioning was the one. The Kit Kats Japan story is number 2, and you have a goddamn necklace of Bill Clinton on your neck right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, you do.
I love him.
Oh my God. You know what? I couldn't tell from here until now that you said that, but I thought maybe it was like a loved one who passed away or something, but it's
Bill.
Oh
Bill
yeah,
Clinton.
it's Bill Clinton.
That's amazing.
Why do you wear Bill Clinton around your neck?
My one of my good friends, she was getting everyone photo necklaces for Christmas, and at the time, like I was single, and like she was like, I didn't know who to put in it that you would love, like forever. Besides Bill Clinton. So she gave me Bill Clinton because I always have like just been obsessed with Bill Clinton.
Oh, okay. It wasn't just
Not
a random like, I'll pick
no,
Bill
like
Clinton.
I was Monica Lewinsky for Halloween when I was in 5th grade. It was like
Awesome.
What?
It was I got sent home from school. Like they
That
called
is
my parents,
fantastic.
and my mom was like, "I know, I sent her out like that. What's the problem? Like she didn't get it."
So wait, you had that? She gave that to you when you were single.
Yeah.
And then you met Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, come over here 1 second. Come over here 1 second. Mike just happens to be here.
Yeah, Mike is here right now.
All right, so Mike's walking over here. I want to set the
It's
stage.
not like a creepy.
No, I'm
thing.
not saying that, but I
No,
want
it's just
to. I
around
need
here.
Mike.
He's like a father figure to me.
Mike or Bill?
Bill.
Oh, okay, good. Because Mike being a father figure, that would be creepy.
that
That's a
would be
little weird.
super.
But I'm
creepy.
kind of setting it up right here. Like I'm saying, you guys are in a bar, and Mike. You walk up to Jess, and you're talking, you're sharing a moment, and then you look down and you see that she has a Bill Clinton pendant around her neck.
Yeah, I didn't notice the pendant until after we already started dating.
Really? All right, so you notice it finally, a couple weeks in.
Someone pointed it out to me. They were like, did you notice that girl there has a Bill Clinton pendant? And I was like, oh, yeah, she is, huh?
Wait, and not to be too, but have you guys already been intimate at this point and you haven't noticed yet?
I don't know when you noticed it. When?
Lucas Connolly pointed it out to me.
Oh yeah, so that was probably after. I
It
didn't
was,
meet him for a while. I don't think.
It was like that first time that like we hung out.
Oh, so that was like super early. That was like our first date.
It's pretty awesome though.
That's,
Yeah.
It's just hilarious and it's cool. I mean,
It's
it's,
true love.
patriotic.
It's true love.
it's originals.
I just love
Democrat?
America.
Not really anything.
And you stay together. It's
Well, I'm not. I don't consider myself a Democrat. I just love Bill Clinton. I don't like vote on party lines. I'm just like, who seems the least douchey?
Yeah.
You know,
That's so funny. Do you
None
play
of
the
them.
sax?
I wish, because like he did it and Lisa Simpson did.
That-
Like
oh,
everyone
yeah.
I loved growing up did, but I just nope.
It's a great
Like,
instrument.
I could never like read music properly, so I could never like do anything.
That's a tough one to play. You gotta have some nuts.
Yeah, because
to
it's
play
like
that,
you're not
right?
just blowing. There's like buttons and everything,
Yeah.
and it's
And
heavy.
it-
I'm like,
it's not, you look at a saxophone, you just wish like, okay, there's 4 buttons for this hand and 4 buttons. There's all these weird pipes and
Yeah.
things, and like, I don't get what's going on.
yeah,
there.
like, and
I love it, though.
Yeah, I'm super accident prone too. So I was like, my parents were like, you can't play an instrument because you're gonna break it, and then we're gonna have to get another one and another one and another one.
I mean, Joe, you can attest to this. It's like you're used to blowing into one thing and only having 2 knobs. So when you add,
Of course.
when you add the rest, it becomes difficult.
Very, very different. And when you add buttons and things too.
Oh man.
And something that collects spit.
So you're in Japan. You're eating wasabi Kit Kats,
They were so good.
and then what?
But she was there for your friend's band?
Yeah, I was doing PR for my friend's band, and their record label, like they were touring in Japan. So they listed me as having like several different jobs until the label would like agree to pay for me to go.
Oh, so you didn't have to, that's awesome.
Yeah,
you didn't have to
like-
pay to go.
Yeah, it was like it was just perfect timing, and like because right when I discovered Wikipedia, they're like, "Hey, we're going on tour." I was like, "I'm going with you." And I'm bringing an empty suitcase.
That's a good
Did
friend.
you bring
filling it with
you
candy.
bring any back? You can't bring it back, right?
No, I could because they don't check everybody at customs. So I just like crossed my fingers. I literally brought a a carry-on because
ISIS earmuffs. So.
Yeah.
we went in the summer, and in the summer it's super hot and like 98% humidity there. So like you're not wearing a ton of clothes. So like my clothes didn't take up like any room. So I had an entire empty bag just to bring candy home.
Mainly Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Mostly, but they also had some other really good shit. Like
Yeah,
they had these bars called like Crunchy with a K that were also like green
Makes
tea
them
flavored
better.
and amazing. They also had weird Oreos too.
Why? How so?
Like they had flavors that we just like don't have here. They had like hazelnut Oreos and like lemon Oreos, but we have lemon Oreos here now, but they're the white cookie. These were the chocolate cookie with like
There's a lot of weird,
cream.
like in the Asian countries. I mean, there's a lot of weird. They had at McDonald's like chicken feet.
Are you serious? In Taiwan?
Taiwan, yeah.
That's insane.
How were those chicken feet? Thank you.
And they were like fried chicken feet. But I was hungover and I didn't want to eat like dangling like animals that are hanging on the streets. So I had a Big Mac, and it looked like the Big Mac in the commercial, like straight up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
It looks real.
perfect. Like
Yeah, like shiny.
yeah, like the sesame seeds like placed. Like it was just like the best.
And like I bet the bun wasn't like mushy at all.
No,
it, was, like,
it
yeah,
looked like it was like everything was perfect.
Was the store cleanly as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not like here, where it's gross.
No, I mean it was
Oh, I'm sorry. What were the portions like in Taiwan?
for what?
For just like if you got like a large fry, was it like the same as it was here? Or was it smaller?
I don't remember if I got. I think I comboed it, so
Oh,
I think
okay,
it was
yeah.
whatever. And I didn't get like super size or anything. I just got like
Yeah.
the regular, and we were hungover and we just needed something other than gross.
That's amazing.
There was some stuff that was good, but
Yeah,
ugh.
did
Did they have stinky tofu in Japan?
I think so. And they had it at McDonald's. They also had like
Jeez.
their chicken nuggets in the Japanese McDonald's were also made. They were made with dark meat, which
Really?
yeah doesn't happen here.
No,
And they
it's
were
not even
so
real
good.
chicken here. You know.
And the portions were so much smaller. I was like, that's why these people are this size and Americans
Yeah.
are this size.
Yeah,
Like
we're
Super
disgusting.
size.
like literally a large there is a small here because the smalls here are enormous.
Right.
Like
small. Yeah.
you have to get like the kids like value size. Like
Let me ask you guys this question, both of you, Jess and Derek. When you guys are in Asia, any redheads?
yes, in
Yeah.
Japan, like I had the darkest hair out of like most young people there because they all dye their hair like this color.
Oh yeah. I know
Oh.
what you mean. Like in that sense, yeah.
Yeah.
But not like. No, like I didn't.
No
I don't remember
natural
seeing like
redheads,
any
but-
gingers walking around.
Not
Does
too
that
many
happen?
Irish people in Tokyo.
yeah.
Oh man, my neighbor, I won't say his name, but Chuck Johnson's having a baby. And he's not a ginger, but he is Irish.
Yeah.
And his brother's ginger, right? So he carries that ginger gene.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And his wife is Asian. So,
oh wow.
yeah.
man.
Wow.
So
They're gonna have the most beautiful, exotic-looking child.
really, because you really think so? I want you to Google redheaded Asian right now, and there's one picture will come
I'm
up.
gonna look
Everybody
this
out
up.
there, please pick up your phones and Google redheaded Asian, and then repeat what you just said to me. How beautiful
I'm
this
starting to see
baby
like
is going to be.
the movie The Ring or something weird coming up behind me.
Redhead Asian.
You know, the weird thing also about Japan, where we're waiting for this photo to come up, is they put egg on everything.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Do you know? Were 7-Eleven super prominent everywhere?
Oh my god, everywhere.
Right?
Like there were like two on every block.
Oh, God.
Like there was one on one corner and then one at the end of the
It's just
same
weird though
block.
because like here that's it. That's the picture. That's the
Oh
one.
my god.
So I texted that to Chuck Johnson. And I said
I loved him in Planet of the Apes.
I said hi, Dad. I put that up and I said hi, Dad.
That's
Oh man.
hilarious.
That's
So we're sitting at dinner at my house, and the neighbors just came over to eat. So it's Chuck and Jane. And am I sharing too much? So we're just having dinner, and we're having this conversation, and I'm telling Jane that you're gonna have a redheaded Asian baby, right? And so I'm like laying it on, and I think everybody in the world has this. But maybe it's me. Don't you like when you order Chinese food? You never eat all the fortune cookies and you kind of throw them in a drawer.
Yeah.
Okay, is it not just me?
Just
so
the garbage.
they're sitting at the table, and I went to get a beer, and on the way back, I opened the drawer, and I've been busting their balls for about an hour about redheaded Asians, and I just reach in and I grab a leftover fortune cookie, and I walk by her and I put it down in front of her, and got a little laugh, right? She opens the fortune cookie, and you know how it always says learn to speak Chinese.
Yeah.
What do you think it said on the back?
Redhead.
Ginger.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
no.
Hey, you can't plan that, right?
That's perfect.
That's hilarious.
So this episode comes out, my house gets egged?
Yes,
Yeah, probably.
definitely.
All right.
I always wanted to I found a recipe for fortune cookies, and I always wanted to make them and then just fill them with terrible things and call them misfortune cookies.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. You should jump on that.
Yeah, like oh god, I tested positive. What do I do?
Oh my God, can you imagine? That's not even funny. Right? Joe, you want to share that story again about
This
your
cookie's
21st
poison.
birthday?
No, I don't.
So after stand up, I guess what's next? You kind of ebb and flow, but you started a podcast, right? Or you're part of a podcast?
Yeah. Dave Smith, he's super libertarian, really hardcore. And he had a podcast called Part of the Problem with some other guy that I've never met, and it wasn't working. So he asked around to his friends. He's like, I kind of want to get a girl on because they're probably going to be a little bit more liberal and whatever. So his friend Louis J. Gomez, if you don't say the J, he gets so fucking mad. He recommended me. So then I came on, and we used to record in his apartment, and then we went to Stand Up Labs, which was nice because their bathrooms are much cleaner. So.
Nice. So do you find it's kind of a natural progression for a stand up to kind of just get on the mic for a podcast and you kind of work stuff out, or?
Sometimes the nature of Part of the Problem, it's mostly Dave just ranting for long periods of time. Then I'll just interject.
Yeah.
You tell him.
Word.
And once in a while I'll go on a tangent about abortion law,
Right.
which I'm very passionate about because I hate children. So
Oh.
Awesome. The
Population
fourth
control.
thing about you that I love. There are now 4 things that you are the perfect woman.
Do you have any nieces or nephews?
yes,
Do you hate them?
no.
You
Well,
can give
there's
them
one
back,
of them
though.
I like less than the rest.
The other?
Only till the age of 12.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's they're all toddlers still, so it's hard to hate
Oh,
them.
yeah.
You know, but it's once they start crossing the street by themselves, I'm just
Get out of here.
no more, no more.
Take a walk.
Get rid of the crossing guards and just let nature happen.
So that podcast is
The
part.
smart kids
Yeah.
The smart kids.
You got to nip it in the bud before they become adults and ruin my day. You know.
That podcast is part of a network, right? Stand up.
Yeah, it's on Stand Up Labs.
How do you feel about that? You think that you benefit from being on the network?
I guess.
Do you care? You know?
It's not I never thought about it. It's fun. I like it. The studio's really cool. The people are super nice. So
You
it
still
is
have
fun.
all your freedoms, I guess. You know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Does anybody control the network?
Not that I know of. No, we're free to do whatever.
Right on.
So they're fun. I like them.
I mean, it's a we always say, pizza and the beer gets you in the room. On the show, but the show is really about the revolution. That's kind of a revolutionary thing, the podcast. And some
definitely.
people fly alone, some people will jump on networks. There's so many avenues that it happens.
Yeah, I think it's partly beneficial because you're affiliated with a club that has a good reputation. So if your name is attached to that, they're oh, she probably doesn't suck as much as
Right.
whoever.
Yeah.
But it's like anything else. Mostly merit will get you wherever you need to go, and just
Sure.
I guess knowing the right people too, that helps. But
Always. Seriously.
that helps more than anything.
Oh, man.
It's
Derek, you know the right people?
Trying to know the right people. I know some of the right people.
Some of them.
You know
You know.
me now, Derek.
I do.
You know Joe Maffei.
I know
That's
Joe
all that
Maffei.
matters.
That's right.
Don't you love it? Does it ever get old?
No. Who makes this music?
We do. Pizza Beer Revolution.
Because I love this song.
A couple of our listeners and names are escaping me right now, but have asked me, and damn, now that I just thought about it, and I apologize. They want me to upload this because they like to groove out to it. So I don't know. Should I put it on YouTube? Should I just upload it on our iTunes as an episode? I mean, it is 25 minutes long.
I don't know. You put it on. Maybe we put it on our website as a download link.
Can we, Joe, can you do that?
Yeah, that sounds Irish.
All right, so this is going to be up on our website under Gyrish. There'll be it'll say hashtag Gyrish somewhere on our page.
And click it, you'll go there.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
So this music indicates we're going to play a little top or bottom.
Oh boy.
It's a little game we like to play. I'm going to give you 2 words or 2 sayings.
Is this about gay men?
Well, it could be if you want it to be. It's about whatever you want it to be. It's tailored towards Jess Sager.
Oh yay.
All right, so you're going to have to tell me if these 2 things were in a relationship, which one will be on the top and which one would be on the bottom. It doesn't have to be sexual. It's subjective. Again, it's tailored to you. We'll start with
good.
you and we'll round table it.
Okay. Cool.
Ready to play?
Yeah.
Number 1, top or bottom, summer loving or walking in a winter wonderland?
Oh, summer loving top.
Yeah? There's not
Yeah.
even a question on that, right?
I'm not big on Christmas music. I love Christmas, but like all the songs are the same.
I love Christmas music.
Yeah.
It's just the same people singing. It's just different people.
Not if it's
singing
Michael
the same
Bublé.
song. I fucking love him.
Love him.
Love him.
You should put him in that charm.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé.
I can't. I
above
love
the
America
Bublés.
too much, and he's Canadian.
Oh,
Do it.
damn Canadians. Joe Maffei.
Well, definitely Winter Wonderland on top for me because Summer Lovin' happens so fast.
But it's always a blast.
That's beautiful.
Derek D.
That was so.
Summer loving on top. Yeah, summer because summer loving on top. But winter wonderland. I love the whole holiday season and Christmas. I love Christmas jazz.
Yeah?
That's basically all I listen to from the day after Thanksgiving till the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love Christmas jazz.
I don't even think there's a question that summer is completely on top. F the winter, F this winter, F all
Yeah,
of it.
now it's like just get out of here.
You know what I mean?
Please.
We're seeing the light though.
Top or bottom, number 2, the Path Train or a red hot poker up your ass.
Oh God. I'm gonna have
I mean,
to
those
go
are
with-
close, right?
That is. It actually is. Like I have to think about this. I might need a minute. Because like the red hot poker is like one time. The
Oh, but
path
that's-
is.
Every day.
One
Every
time,
day.
but that's gonna affect you for with a lot of things. Sitting down.
I have health insurance. I'm gonna go with the red hot poker on top. It's fine.
Joe.
I'm going to take the Red Hot Poker as well for 200.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I take the path from Hoboken when I drive into the city. I usually park there and take the path, and then it's been. I totally get what Jess is saying, but I'm gonna go path on top before I get a hot poker in the ass.
To be fair, though,
Unless I poke her in the ass, not Jess. I'm just saying. But
Okay.
well, the Hoboken path is also different from the.
Jersey
Yeah, it's
City.
like, it's, like
Yeah.
it's bougie.
Yeah,
It's the bougie path.
that's where you have more white people in Hoboken, so they take better care of you.
We have more blue path trains.
Yeah.
Yes.
I take it in the summer, all summer long, but I take it from Newark.
Oh.
All right, you want to talk about red hot? Give me the pokers in every
Stop
orifice.
at Harrison.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God! It's like, and when you get off going home, when I go back to my car, I like to describe it as it's the Walking Dead. It's as if you're walking through the zombie apocalypse. There are dead people walking around Newark.
And just hordes. too.
Brains, except they're saying like crack.
Yeah.
It's terrible. And I'm not saying like
Hey, bro.
any ethnicity. It could be there's white, black, Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
Chinese, brown, like all
Yeah,
of
but
them.
the demeanor is always the same, and the speed.
Yeah.
And the shuffle.
Yeah,
You know.
it's terrifying. If there's not an event in Newark, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, red hot poker. Number 3, top or bottom, Walking Dead or Breaking Bad.
Oh God.
I stalked your Twitter.
I'm still gonna go with Walking Dead for top because there's no Daryl Dixon on Breaking Bad.
There's no Daryl Dixon
I-
in the comic book either.
I know, but I actually have another locket with Daryl Dixon. And there's a little crossbow.
oh my
charm
God!
on
Now
it.
that you say it, like Daryl Dixon and Bill Clinton look alike,
A little bit.
right?
I can
like
see
he could be
now
a
that
young
you-
Bill.
Yeah. I could see it. I never noticed it until you mentioned it, but now I see it.
Yeah. Joe.
Oh, I'm putting Breaking Bad on top. It's probably one of the best TV shows ever made, with the best ending of a TV show ever made. And Walking Dead has been mediocre at best.
Well, see, it's like I never even seen Walking Dead, bitch. So it's Breaking Bad on top, Mr. White.
I feel like I should do Mr. White now, but I can't do that.
That was good.
That was really good. Breaking Bad clearly on top, man. Not only, and I love Walking Dead. You know, I can't wait to watch it every Sunday.
Yeah.
But not only Breaking Bad being phenomenal, and Joe, I agree with everything you said for once. But Better Call
Breaking
Saul
Bad is so
is
good.
as good.
Oh,
I love Better Call Saul.
Right?
I mean, we can't say as good yet.
Well, right now it's like
Filming-
watching the same show, man.
yeah, well, yeah. The essence is there.
The tone.
And one thing I like about both Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad that does trump Walking Dead is like in episodes of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, something happens in every episode.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like whereas Walking Dead, there's a lot of like waiting and setup, but you don't get the payoff right away.
Yeah, there is, but isn't the zombie apocalypse all about the human interaction and the way people deal with it?
Oh no, absolutely.
Right, and I think
But-
that's what's happening. But I do agree with you.
Yeah, but there were a couple episodes like the one where like Carol had the flashbacks of just being by herself. I was like, so everything that happened to her was what we expected to have happened to her.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't need to see this.
Are you guys all caught up in Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
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 All 4 episodes?
I
first
actually
episode?
haven't seen the most recent.
Oh,
one
it's
yet.
it's all about Mike. It's great.
Yeah.
It's just good. I love his
If
character.
you love it, you got to check out the Angry Ginger 7 Days of Geek podcast. Jason Pearson. He has a companion podcast called Better Call Saul Companion Podcast, but it's awesome. You should check
That's
it out.
really cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
You should. He has guests on all the time, and if you are a fan, you should definitely go on.
That would be fun. I dig
I'll
it.
set that up.
Doesn't it piss you off though how Mike was done in Breaking Bad when you were watching him in Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
really get pissed.
Yeah.
'Cause what a great character.
What? How he
So good.
dies? You're saying
His
how he
eyes
dies?
are always droopy, and he's always
I love him.
pissed off.
What I want to know is Bill Burr gonna make? Is he gonna be on?
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope.
Right?
Oh, and that big black
Look
dude.
out,
yeah.
Crawford.
What
Yeah.
was his name?
He's a comedian,
Lavelle.
that guy.
Yeah, but in the show, he was.
Oh, I forget his name in the
damn.
show.
What was his name?
I forget. I know you're talking about that.
Bill Burr picked up by Netflix, new show.
Wait, did it get launched?
He's getting a brand new show of his own.
He
Yeah,
should.
he's got 3.
Oh,
He's got
nice.
3 shows
Hysterical.
out right now, and he's in Zombieverse.
Yeah.
He's hysterical.
Just saying. Top or bottom? In terms of comedy, who's on top? Who's on bottom? Blondes or brunettes?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, I'd say like gingers because like Bill Burr and Louis C.K.
Oh wow, man! She just threw a curveball. That's good too, because I didn't even think about that. Gingers
Huh.
aren't,
Yeah.
but Carrot Top's in that category then.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But
you know what?
He's a good
He-
prop comic. Carrot Top, even
And
though
you
he
know
looks
what?
like an alien,
He's-
he's pretty funny.
And he's making some
jacked.
serious bank.
Oh, yeah.
you
Listen,
know?
I gotta be
can't
honest.
even hate on him.
I saw him in Vegas, and it was one of the best shows I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
Yeah,
Not
dude.
gonna lie.
I mean, he's all like, but
You know, I'm gonna go with gingers for this one.
Wow. Okay, I'll allow it. I'll
Curveball.
allow it.
Curveball thrown,
Points.
but-
Joe Maffei.
Let's ginger it all around.
Yeah, you want to ginger it all around?
no, I don't. No. Actually, I don't know why I just automatically thought that. I thought because we had a female guest, I thought we were thinking female comics.
Okay. Which would make her answer null and void.
Yeah, what ginger? I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking. I was like, what blonde chick comics? I mean, you got Chelsea
Lucy is a
Handler.
ginger?
You got like, I guess Jenny McCarthy.
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Like all the.
But like, I feel I still want to go brunette. Like
Tina Fey?
Like Tina Fey. Or what was it? Lindsay Couplet?
Lynn Coplet.
Lynn Coplets.
Well, she's been.
funny.
She's actually had like blonde.
She's probably
hair,
been
too.
both.
She's been both.
She used
so
to be a
it's hard to tell.
smoke show. I don't know if she is anymore. I don't know if
She's
it's
still
both
gorgeous.
She is still hot?
Yeah, she's so pretty. I love her.
we got our headshots done by the same photographer. I met her once.
She's really sweet too.
Name drop.
Yeah.
I like her
Yeah.
a lot.
So I don't know then. They're
Okay.
both good. I don't know.
As long as they're funny.
Yeah, I'll take them both.
I
on
like
the
when she
top.
calls herself Auntie Lynn.
Yeah.
I love that.
She was on like, I don't know if they're still the Jenny McCarthy tour. It was like her and a couple other.
yeah.
This last one's a menage a trois.
Oh.
All right. Podcasting, stand-up comedy, or sitcom.
Stand up, I think, because the payoff is more immediate.
That's what a lot of comedians say, man. You really love that immediate reaction. It's
Yeah.
it's like a drug.
It could go either way. Right?
Yeah,
It's a
well-
great reaction or
Yeah.
no
Well,
reaction.
yeah, because
really
then
hurts.
like you immediately know what works and what doesn't. You know, whereas like with the sitcom, you have to wait for numbers to come in.
Yeah.
And same with podcasts. Like you have to wait and do editing and uploading. Like with stand up, you just go up there and you talk for a few minutes, and if they hate you, you just go drink until you feel better.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Joe,
Oh, I'm definitely putting podcasting on top.
I guess you have to by default, right?
Exactly. After that, who cares? I mean, sitcom, stand up, I don't do either.
Man, I love doing stand up, but I don't know, sitcom, I mean, that's like, hey, you made it. But then you could just be, crash and burn. But like, there is really nothing like when you're up there and you get that big laugh and you got the audience right here in your
Yeah.
hand. So I guess stand up sitcom podcast.
All right.
I know, no offense to
You
this
put us
podcast.
third, man. That hurt.
No.
I've never done stand-up, but I've done plenty of live, man. And live is terrifying. It really is.
But it's also exhilarating.
It is. It's
Yeah.
both, man. And, you miss a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous. So I don't know. I'd say podcasting, stand-up, sitcom, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
So,
because the thing is,
we agreed
too,
again.
Like with with podcasting and sitcoms, you have more control, which is nice too.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
with stand up, like you can't control. Like you can command a room, but you can't control a room.
Right. You never know what's
know?
going to walk through that door.
Oh yeah,
That's
And that
it.
asshole
It's the
over
X
there,
factor.
and
there have been some very horrifying things.
And depending on the room, like I just did that benefit, and you know, like that. It was basically like doing stand up at a wedding reception. It was just it's
Oh
tough.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they're
tough.
not there to
Tables
see
in the
you.
back. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and there's no stage. It's all lit. Like
Oh
lit.
yeah, that's awkward. Because
Yeah.
like sometimes people don't even know where to look. Like
Yeah.
they hear a voice, but like
Right.
you know what I mean. It's
Yeah, yeah. So it's all like there's different rooms, and it's tough.
So we talked about your stand up, right? We talked about a little bit of your podcasting. Let's talk about the sitcom. You just shot a pilot, right?
Oh, I helped out with Nori Davis. Shot a pilot for Comedy Central called In Between with Nori Davis, and I was a token
Okay.
white girl.
Yeah.
for
Cool.
One
There you
scene,
go.
so it was
Nice.
pretty fun. I got to eat chicken.
Not the chicken
And-
that hopefully Derek saw hanging from the Japanese lantern.
It was more than chickens.
So that was a lot of fun. He is so fucking great. I love Nori. He's the best.
Yeah.
So wait, so you've writing as well, like for writing with that show or other shows, or you just write? You just said you're writing the shit out of stuff.
I submitted for that. I actually write for the New York Post as like my day job, and then
Okay.
I do some freelancing on the side.
Do you throw your comedic flair into those post writings?
I try, but sometimes they like. I have to be careful what I say in case they listen to it. But there are certain staffers where like the stuff just goes over their heads. There was one, like I was making like a photo gallery for them one day, and it was like celebrities and who they supported in the Super Bowl, and Chris Evans, who plays
Captain
Captain
America.
America,
Yeah.
rooted for the Patriots. So all I wrote was, of course, Chris Evans, who is Captain America, is supporting the Patriots. And like the editor was like, is this like a sports reference I don't get? And I was like, no, it's English. That's literally all it is. It's English.
Right.
You know, like there's nothing to get. Like
It's right there.
it's like, yeah.
It's written.
Yeah, it's like it's the kind of thing where like it was so dumb that I actually questioned myself, and I'm like buddies with like the sports editor, so I emailed him. I was like, "Did I put something in here that I
Don't
missed?"
even.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No."
Right.
Like, so
Don't you hate when you have to explain your comedy?
like,
Like, how do you view that? How do you if you have to explain your comedy? Are you like, you know what? If you can't make your comedy based on other people being dumb.
yeah,
That's the way I look at it.
yeah.
Do you look at it that way, or maybe it's not? Maybe it's not funny.
No, like
Never compromise. Just do your thing. Just
yeah,
do your
like
thing.
I just kind of I write stuff like I try to write for someone like me, you know, so something that somebody like me would laugh at. I tend to go for like very dry, very dark, like if it makes you a bad person, I probably think it's hilarious.
Good.
You know, so but it's, you know, everything is subjective. It's not for everybody. I had like some girl yell at me once because I made what she thought was a Holocaust joke, but it just meant she missed the point of the rest of the bit. It was like I don't even do this one on stage that much anymore, so I'll just do it here. But it was like it was about the feminist argument, like how women make 77 cents to every dollar, and I was like, well, you know, historically speaking, men have accomplished a lot more than we have. And I was just like, you know, like in sports, men had like Michael Jordan, we had nappy-headed hoes, and like, you know, and then like World War II, like men had Hitler, we had Anne Frank. Like you've earned the extra 23, you know,
Yeah.
you got more done. And she like flipped out and she was like, Anne Frank has a museum. And I was like, so does Hiroshima. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is your point? I was like, so will you if you don't stop speaking during my set.
and didn't you remember that door you walked into a comedy club?
Yeah, it was like,
Comedy?
it was really funny because a guy came up to me after that show who knew her apparently, and he was like, I know that girl. She didn't graduate high school. And I was like,
That's why she's yelling.
oh, okay.
yeah.
So,
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
you know, but like, like the point of the bit isn't like there's shock value there, but the point is basically it's just like the absurdity of that. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's
No.
like, and You know, so not everyone is going to laugh at stuff for the same reasons, and some people just aren't going to laugh. But it is what it is.
Because they're assholes.
Yeah.
How do you deal with it, D?
Well, I mean, if they're being an asshole in the sense of like they're heckling you, then you deal with it that way, or you just move along. If people don't laugh, they don't laugh. You maybe make a joke about that not being funny, and that becomes a joke. And you know, you can't clam up. You can't. The minute you get frustrated with the audience is the minute you lose them.
Yeah,
So
it's like when sharks smell blood.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like then they're gonna pounce. But like you have to just like, if you can poke fun at yourself, then
Boom.
they'll be on your side.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then you get
I'm
you
just
get
like, oh guys, that was polarizing, and then you just move along. You know?
Yeah.
But
You guys have no respect for the heckler though at all. Like there are hecklers that I've seen that have done it well and almost have taken over, you know, and gotten more laughs than the person on stage.
that's terrible.
You know, and there there's
for the
hecklers out there
comic.
that are very clever too when they make some comments.
then they should do stand up
Then they should-
themselves,
yeah.
and not interrupt other people.
Oh, you don't think there's joy in trolling?
No, it's disrespectful, I think, to everybody else who paid to be there and listen to the person on stage.
Yeah.
I get that.
You know?
I think one time I held up the mic and I was like, Sir, you think you do this better? Why don't you just come grab this from me? No, I'm good. And I forget what I said, something about like his like wife or something. And then I got like a big laugh. Like I was like, yeah, that's why like she has your balls in her purse right now or something like that.
Right, you have to have something locked and loaded for that moment.
Kind of
Yeah.
something, yeah. You got to always send me something on the back burner.
I actually got heckled by another comic once. This was the second time I was ever on a stage. It was like the most horrifying thing
Yeah.
I've ever witnessed. It was like I'm not going to say the guy's name because I don't like want him to get attention for this, but it was this dude. It was his first time ever doing stand-up, and it was at an open mic at the Stress Factory, and he came in. He had brought like a bunch of people. Like I guess half the audience were like friends with him.
That doesn't count.
Well, no.
I mean, it counts, but like,
well, he was awful. Like he went up, and his whole thing was about him being a self-proclaimed Jewish juice head, and he was like orange and like hulked out,
Like
and
Jersey
crazy.
Shore type guy.
was his
Yeah.
friends like laughing at him though?
They were like, people were laughing, but it was like they were nervous because he was just up there like screaming, and all he was yelling was like, "Bust a nut!" for like 5 minutes. It was insane. And then
Same material you guys just left.
No, but that's coming from her.
Yeah.
Like if you just walked on stage and said nothing and just go bust a nut, like the
not fun.
yeah, it's all about context, I guess.
You
But,
walk on stage like, hey, I'm here just trying to bust a nut. Like
Yeah.
coming from you, that'd be hysterical.
yeah, coming from me, that would just be like strange.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
you know, but so then I had to follow this dude, and like the room was just so awkward at that point, and the MC was trying to like
Bring it back up.
yeah, he was like, oh, and oddly enough, following the most sexist thing I've ever seen is our only female comic of the night. And I was like, this is gonna be so difficult.
Oh yeah.
So I went up, and the guy, like when I started walking up, the guy was like hooting and hollering and like just going
Was
crazy.
he drunk? Was he like his first time? So he's had a bunch of drinks and he's an
I
asshole.
think he was just crazy because like I went up and he's like screaming. So I get up there and I was like, I do have a vagina. Thank you for noticing. And the guy like started yelling again, and I was like, you must not see them that often if you're this excited.
Oh, well done.
Oh.
And then he got really angry. And then he was like, I'm gonna rape you. And I was just like, I already have Jew in me. I don't need any extra. So then Zay flips out more because I'm like,
Yeah, but
not-
they had to be laughing at you. The crowd had to be
no, they
cracking
were,
up. Is
yeah,
what you're
they
saying.
like they liked me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought he was just like fucking around. So I was just like giving it back to him. But like after a while, I just wanted to like tell jokes. But like he got so mad, and he was like, I'm gonna rape you. You need to lose 10 pounds. And I was like, oh good, Planned Parenthood has punch cards now. I'll solve both at once. And it was just like, it was so bad. And the guy was like huge. And then he actually started like coming towards the stage. So like, I'm trying to think. There was like 3 big dudes there that night. It was my friend Frank, my friend Damon, who was emceeing, and then this guy Andy. So it was 3 of them, and then the manager of the place, Mark, had to like carry the guy out because he was just like insane. He was like an insane person.
What an ass.
And he was there with his girlfriend, and I felt so sorry for her.
I mean, he's
I felt
clearly
so sorry for her.
juiced out, right? And
Just, yeah,
he's
just
losing
roid raging over a.
Yeah, I was like, this is what happens when you make your nuts look like raisins. You know, like you just like it's not.
Right, Joe?
What?
What?
I'm sorry. I was wondering why you were heckling her at that comedy show, Mike.
Yeah, maybe in 1987. So, like I said before, I stalked your Twitter a little bit. Play a little game called Rehashing Your Hashtag. I want to read you a tweet that you posted. I want you to tell us, what the hell were you thinking?
Oh, God. I do a lot of drunk tweeting. So
Yeah, I know. We're about to share it with the world. You ready? Here's the first one.
Oh, God. Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You look nervous.
I am. 'Cause I do a lot of drunk tweeting.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember some of the stuff until like people reply me and they're like, "Is this English?"
You're apparently like drunk in the middle of the day too, because on March 11th at 3:22 p.m., you said it's so annoying when people blame women for being bitchy and PMS. Like, why can't I just be a horrible person?
I am a horrible person. Like, it's not a hormonal issue. I'm just not nice.
Hence the air conditioning car.
Like all 4 weeks of the month are the same. No
Holy
one
shit.
ever notices.
Mike, it's not too late. Uber, buddy. Uber. March 10th, 2:05 p.m., 2015.
These are all while I'm at work. This is amazing.
The Path train is the transportation equivalent of my sister-in-law. The worst ever, but convincing people they don't have other options.
My poor brother. My poor brother. She is the worst, though.
Oh,
I know
man.
she's not going to listen to this because she doesn't like me.
Leave us her email.
And she has no sense of humor. So I don't have to worry about it.
Oh my God. Okay. 9:23. So far, we've been pretty good with you, right? Like I didn't
You're
go too
wonderful.
Yeah, I didn't go too deep into your late night drunken tweets.
Well, because like even my drunk tweets aren't that late because I'm like an old woman and I get exhausted at 11 o'clock and go to sleep.
Oh, so maybe this one is you being drunk at
it-
8:18 p.m. on February 1st, 2015.
It very well could be.
I wanted to have sex with Lenny Kravitz since before I knew what sex was. Also, autocorrecting thinks his name is Lemony Racist.
That's true. It really did. It autocorrected to that. And
Lemony
also,
racist.
I have one
They're
that's had sex
delicious.
with Lenny Kravitz forever.
Really? You know he's like 4 feet tall.
Is he?
What?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
short. I'm only 5 foot.
He's not that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's not 4 foot, but he's not like
He's about your height.
for real.
I mean,
I'm 1 inch shorter than you, Mike. It's like,
Dude, I am 6 feet tall.
you're 6 feet tall.
what is wrong with you?
I'm like barely 5 foot though. Like they wrote that on my license so I would feel good, but I think I'm actually like 4'11".
My
and
question
a little more.
is the lemony racist, they only come in Japan?
They sound delicious.
9:23 p.m. on March 8th, 2015. Fuck Carl and his bangs. Hashtag Walking Dead.
They're getting free haircuts and that's what he picks.
Wow, you think he has
Yeah.
a choice?
Yes.
She
No.
cut the hair. And
She's a hairstylist. She didn't give Rick that shitty haircut.
No.
What are you talking
Give Rick
about?
a kiss.
Wait, we're talking about Carl and the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cut his hair?
When they got to the new town,
When they got
Arlington?
to Alexandria,
Yeah.
Jesse was giving people haircuts.
Okay.
I was, bitch. I was like cutting haircuts, yo,
It's
all
like
day, Mr. White.
it's like his bangs were straight and the rest of his hair was curly, and it just
What do
made
you
me
mean? What do you mean
angry.
straight? Define straight.
Like his hair was
Oh, okay.
not like straight like heterosexual, but like straight like geometry.
I hope he gets shot right in the eye.
I can't stand
Right?
him.
Maybe that's why he
fucking hate that
got.
kid.
Maybe he chose bangs, foreshadowing the fact that he was going to get shot in the eye, and he could Bieber that shit out. Right?
That is brilliant.
You're right. Well,
It'll
I have
save
my
like the
moments.
makeup department so much work too. That's so great.
5:28 p.m. September 23rd, 2014.
Oh wow, that's
Someone proved to me that the PATH train isn't run by ISIS.
no one has
God.
been able to do it yet. They clearly hate Americans.
The PATH train?
Yes. Always scaring us.
What's up with this? When you're sitting on
Catching
you're
fire?
on the PATH train, it's like, next time on the PATH train, serve.
I was just about to say that.
What is that all about, man?
God forbid for people that like are just coming to visit and going to the city, they have no clue where they're stopped. Like we know
yeah.
where we're going, but like it's like
Listen, I want to be the PATH train conductor, and I want you to be Jesse Pinkman. Okay, you're not from New York City. You're from New Mexico,
Yeah.
but you're in New York City, and you're going to see Jess Sager. All right, and sorry, you're ready. Next time, Jess Sager, no matter what.
what? Yo, it's like hold up, yo. I can't even understand. I'm trying. Yo, Mr. White.
Mr. White's not on the train. Bong bong.
It's like
Doors open.
trying to go to a comedy show, bitch. It's like, where am I going, yo? I don't even know. I'm in Jersey.
That's a really
That was
good.
really
you
good.
get one or two more catchphrases in there, and it's nailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured
That
out.
was really good.
So you win rehashing your hashtag. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're the first winner ever.
That was good.
That's not true. I lied about that.
Wait,
Everybody wins.
how do you, I was
no
gonna
points.
say I didn't
You just
realize
win.
You just win.
It's the-
Everybody wins. You're a winner. We're
It's
all
like
big winners
T-ball.
here. It's like, yeah, you get a meatball served up, and you tee it off. That's what it is.
That was fun.
2 questions. When is the last time you heard this, and what does it mean to you?
Oh wow.
Then we get to the dubstep part.
I'm trying to. I think I was
I
in
want to be
like.
like,
I think I was in like 6th grade. I think I was in 6th grade, and I was like. I remember having a crush on this kid in my class and wanting to go on like AOL Instant Messenger and talking to him.
Oh, that's great because we just talked about that. What was your screen name?
My first one, like my older brother made it for me. It was just like J19SS. So, but then like after that, for some reason, I did like I was Super Stapler 5000. For a very long time.
wow.
That's such a good one. It's like so randomly awesome.
Yeah,
Super stapler.
because I was like, no one will find me unless they really know. You know.
True or false? You meet Mike in the bar. You guys lock eyes. He comes over. He notices your necklace. Whatever. Right?
What's up,
You
Super Stapler?
You don't. What's up? You don't exchange phone numbers. You exchange emails. All right. The extension at the end of his email is at AOL.com. What do you do?
I don't think I would judge him for it because a lot of people have like
Bullshit.
forwarding and shit set up.
No, you're
Like,
lying right to.
it just goes to a
you're-
Gmail.
to America. You're lying.
No, like I would think it was like weird, but I wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me, you know. Like
you
it
wouldn't even.
bug
You wouldn't
me.
bat an eye.
Not really, because like I know a lot of people actually who like still they keep the extension, but it goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Joe
So-
says. Joe says it's like a cool thing. It's like hip.
It is. Nerds like it.
Yeah.
Can you still get Can you
Yeah,
sign up right now and get an
I think
AOL account?
No, you can't get
You
a new
can't?
AOL account.
I don't think you can get a new one, but you can if you had one before,
You can
you
keep
can
it.
still use it. Yeah.
It still operates.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where?
I still have my original Comcast one. Comcast used to have at home as the symbol.
Oh,
So
wow.
My first email address was stupid fat guy at home.
That's amazing.
Well done.
Oh my God. I don't know. I just don't get it. So when's the last time you heard? You said 6th grade was
I
the
think
last
I was
time
in
you
like
heard
6th
that?
grade for dial up.
Brings back crazy memories. Those chat rooms.
Oh God. Oh God. That was like they were so weird.
Age, sex, location check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember? Am I the only person who remembers Slingo? Does anyone remember that
No.
game? It was like
Yeah, vaguely.
it was like bingo and like some mixed with something else. I don't remember, but there was like a chat room in it, and like people would always try talking to me, and I was like, guys, I'm just trying to play the game.
Yeah.
I can't focus on the
What's
game.
your ASL though?
Yeah.
Short
I would
for
always
that.
lie. Like I would try to make myself unappealing, like both to pedophiles and like normal people. I was like 53 male, Nevada.
Staten Island.
Oh, that's great. So the year's 2050, armchair futurist. What? Right, you're sitting back in that chair. It's 2050. You're chilling. What is your industry, the comedic industry, I guess, right? What's it look like in 2050?
Oh God. At this rate, like if salon.com remains successful, comedy will be dead. So I may not have a future. We have to see. We have to see.
All right. That's Joe. You think comedy's dead after 2048, after the cat genocide?
I don't know. I think like we've talked about, like it's going to be in your home. You can be able to see a show right from your home,
Yeah.
and be in the audience, and see it from the perspective of the person. There was a whole news article on CNET this week about how they're trying to put cameras on everybody. So like when you go to a comedy show in the future, you'll be able to pull up their perspective and be the comedian as well as watch the show and all that.
No.
Why not?
No.
Jesse, tell me how
No.
you really feel about comedy in 2050.
It's like, I'm not even laughing, bitch. It's like not even funny, yo.
Jess, thank you so much for coming out, man.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
We had a great time. On the way out, is there anything you'd like to plug?
You can listen to Part of the Problem on Stand Up New York Labs, and it comes out every Monday.
Pizza.
So we record on Sundays,
Beer.
and Dave is always angry. I'm always tired or taking cough medicine.
Nice.
So it's a good time.
Joe Maffei.
Gianna G-Star at Gianastino. Magnavox Odyssey. We played KC Munchkin at the same time in our lives.
I don't know what that means.
No idea what he's talking about.
Derek D.
I don't know what any of that means, but
Someone does.
DerekD.com. You can go check it out. All my demo reels are on there if you want to see those commercials from Taiwan.
PizzaBeerRevolution.com. You can find us on the web, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Give us some love and we'll love you back, and we'll see you on the flip side. See you.